In 2002, the United States, President Bush, other officials had gone to Pakistan, gone to President Musharraf and said, look, you're with us or you're against us, which is it? And Musharraf basically said, we're with you. And that's not how he presented to the Pakistani people, but he went before the Pakistani people and said, look, we've got a choice we have to make. We have to turn against the Taliban. We're on the side of enlightened, moderate Islam. We're going to move in that direction against the kind of antediluvian kind of mentality of the Taliban. And he was always a very persuasive speaker, so people believed, I think he believed it, and that was the view in 2002. Now there's a big question mark, would they pull it off, would they really do it? And the reality is, what we now know 10 years after 2001 is that the obsession with India remained, the internal conflicts within Pakistan remained, the problem of the legitimacy of the governmental system in Pakistan with the military dominating it still remains. Musharraf stayed too long. So all of these internal crises, which have very little to do with the outside world, really prevented Pakistan from delivering on the promise, as it were, that Musharraf had wanted to make in 2002, not only to the U.S., but to his own people. The killing of Osama bin Laden's been paradoxical. And so 10 years later, you could say, oh, that could put it to rest. I mean, there's bookends on the story. But in fact, it's had a very different effect in the region. Now, it may, in Washington and in U.S. policy, it may enable President Obama to pull the U.S. out of Afghanistan, which would be a big strategic change, which would be beneficial. But within the region, it's very interesting. The raid itself humiliated the Pakistani army, punctured the kind of shrinking balloon of its confidence was punctured by this raid. So Pakistani people started questioning, gee, who are these guys and are they as competent as they've said they were all along? And turned them even more rancorously against the U.S.